Hello and welcome to Game View. Now, in this video today, I want to talk a little bit about a little company called Rare. Now, Rare is one of my favorite companies, probably just edged by Nintendo. And but more specifically, I want to talk about whether Nintendo should buy Rare back. Now, before we get started, this is my opinion, however. So I really like to know what you guys think. So sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you think about Rare. Let me know what you think about Nintendo. Let me know what you think about Microsoft and Microsoft owning Rare. Should they be kind and give them back to Nintendo? But anyway, let's begin. Should Nintendo buy back Rare? The simple and quick answer is no. Why is probably the next thing you're asking. The studio that made those great games you remember, like Banjo-Kazooie, the Donkey Kong Country series, and Battletoads, no longer exists. Now, that studio was made up of many, many talented people, and over the years, they have left the company, like Tim Stamper, who was one of the founders of the company. But these people have actually gone and started their own companies. Fortune Fish and Playtonic are just to name two. Now, Fortune Fish, will begin with, they can be found currently on your phones with games like That Bouncy Thing and Catalogic. Now, they sound bizarre, and they are bizarre. Go check them out. They're on Android at least. I'm not sure whether they're on iOS yet, but they're little fun mini games, and they have the charm of Rare again. It's very good. And Playtonic can be found on your PC and consoles next year with the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, being Ukulele. Now, this is just looking like an adorable, brilliant game. Definitely go check out them as well. I'll provide links to their stuff, so go and check them out. However, with this split in people, the talent may not be found at Rare anymore. Now, I say may, however. With the recent success of Rare Replay, the studio could be on the up and up. Now, Rare Replay recently have got to number 1 in the all format charts. Now, that is an impressive feat. However, it should be noted that Rare Replay isn't a new game. It's all the old games, so people are going to buy all them because that's what they want. But still, the game was handled with such love and care and attention to detail that Rare is known for, that it does deserve praise, and it is phenomenal. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. It's worth it. It's so cheap, and the quality and games you get on there is just outstanding. Anyway, with this impressive feat, it should give Rare and Microsoft the encouragement to pursue the more traditional games that Rare are known for making. So we could see a Banjo 3E in the future with this success, but that first relies on their key title for next year being Sea of Thieves. That we'll see. However, this leads us back. Should Nintendo buy Rare back? And the answer is still no. Nintendo have done just fine without the studio. Look at Retro Studios, for example. They have made 2 wonderful Donkey Kong series games. Again, if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. They are fantastic. And Metroid Prime, absolutely brilliant. Nintendo themselves still create that magic, that buzz they always have done with their games. So this is why Nintendo don't need Rare. They just don't need them anymore. Rare are a rare breed, but so's Nintendo. Nintendo is even rarer. But Rare may, like I said previously, may return to glory, and the test will be next year's Sea of Thieves, which moves away from that, shall we say, garbage of Connect Sports, and feeds us a more traditional Rare game, fully online as well, by all accounts, so it should be good. And Nintendo, well, they'll do just fine, as they always have done. Don't forget, these people own Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Star Fox, Pikmin, Kirby, and on, and so many more games. They literally do not need Rare. So Rare should continue to do their own thing with Microsoft and try and build up that magic again. And meanwhile, if you want that Rare game, definitely check out Playtonic and Fortune Fisher's games, as they are spot on at the moment. Well, obviously Playtonic, we have to wait till next year, but you can still check out footage of that game. So there we have it. That's my point on Rare, which I hope I've made quite clear. But again, it is my opinion, and I really do want to know what you guys think about Rare. I really rate Rare. I think they're absolutely fantastic. But what do you guys think? Let me know, and thank you for watching.